What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, we're just making something like pretty cool here. We can remove this. And we're ready. How many we are? 10. That's enough, I guess. Alright, let's see the screen here. Everything looks good. Oh, let's move the text here. We don't need this anymore. Right there. All right, so yeah, let's just do another review since BTC broke our resistance. Oh, and we go from there. We see some other chart, like a big coin like Ethereum. Let's take a look at BCC and so on. So anyways, as we know, BTC is breaking resistance. Actually, it broke resistance already. That. Right. So this is a one-day chart, and indicators still look pretty good. You know, I had a nice pump from 6K7 up to almost 9,000, so 32% pump. That's pretty good. Actually, that's a lot. And the MACD, it's almost above zero, and RSI is not even overbought yet. So we're looking pretty good. You know, I was thinking that maybe, you know, with this huge pump, indicator would have been super high, but by looking at one-day chart, you know, it's pretty good. They're pretty good right there. Let's check the Fibonacci that I draw on the channel. I'm drawing this Fibonacci, which is, you know, the Fibonacci of the last spike, bullish run, the crash. And I adjust my Fibonacci right there, so I see the bounces where it bounced pretty good. That's where the Fibonacci works, of course. And as we see, there is that 78% Fibonacci acting as a resistance right now. So that could cause a little crash, not a crash, you know, a little correction that might be like that, just retesting the resistance, which became support now, and then coming back up. Of course, we have some resistance point that we need to check. Oh, those other resistance will be this one here. It's a pretty strong one, and then we have the other Fibonacci. As we know, this level was 10,000. 10,000 is a pretty straight number. Usually traders go long or short at that level. And 9K probably they will do the same, right? As soon as they see 9K, they will go short on that number for a little bit. So we can of course keep watching it, and you know, right now it's for sure a strong resistance point. So we're gonna wait for a little correction probably. So what can we see that we didn't see earlier on the other video the other day? Some other patterns that can be forming. We have what is my head and shoulder? There's few head and shoulder that formed before, and one was kind of this pattern right here, and maybe it's forming another one here. For something, actually can even almost be horizontal, which I like. Yeah, you know, in this case we will see breaking down, which I don't think is possible right now. So it might just go lower here as a resist, as a support, and going like that. You know, that would be an option. Going down to 8K again. You know, we have to see all the scenarios. So that thing can happen for sure without breaking the support, but it's not likely to happen, this head and shoulder. But I'm just, you know, looking for some ideas. Let's go take a look at 4-hour chart. Of course, everyone called this rising wedge, which of course might happen. Rising wedge right here, so it might drop right away, right now, something like that. Of course, we can see the connection, the support and the resistance better if you go on the 1 hour right there. So kind of this is kind of the idea of the rising wedge. And yeah, it can drop up to probably 50%, you know, so that's the most common correction that we see in the market. So from the lowest point here to the top, we might see a drop to 7.5, you know, that could happen, you know. but I don't like the idea of breaking the resistance again. So it broke right now, so I'm pretty confident this will be a nice support. So maybe we could see something like that, going sideways again and maybe falling down, arrive right here and then go again. That would be a kind of a bearish bullish scenario. You know, we have to see some correction because again he pumped pretty hard from here to there. That's 40% of a pump right there. So you know, a correction, it's always to be expected, right? Now the market is pretty good right now, as we know, and it already broke up another rising wedge, which was kind of a weird one. I didn't really like this rising wedge right there. It was kind of a weird one. So sometimes patterns don't go as we expect, you know. It would be too easy if, you know, every time we see a rising wedge breaks down. You know, we are in a strong resistance, I think, for sure, because the Fibonacci, and we see here there are lots of resistances that bounce off the Fibonacci level. Down here, and we bounce off this pattern, we may break up, you know. We really don't know what's gonna happen. Let's go check some other indicators that I found pretty cool. Sometimes in big coins like Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, BTC, I like to see the overall chart, of course, and sometimes I even go play around with the 2 days, 1 week chart, because you know they're pretty cool to to watch, because they can tell us lots of things. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Because we live stream bad video settings. Maybe next time I gotta lower the streaming quality, because it might cause some delay. If you can type in the YouTube chat, that's where I can see you guys. Anyways, let's go check some today's to see how the indicators change. You know, the indicators look pretty damn good on the 2 days chart. Look at this MACD. I don't know if you guys see, but this is the lowest we have seen in all BTC life, pretty much. So that's pretty impressive. So we had almost a double down, you know, like in the chart, pretty much. And you know, those are looking pretty good. We have a cross here, so very nice MACD on 2 days chart. RSI too looks pretty solid. As you see, it was pretty high here doing the rally when it went to the moon, and then we had a nice crash and RSI became oversold right here, and with a nice pump. The last time they was oversold was at this area right here, and of course we know what happened. We went to the moon. Now let's go check something in the RSI. I like to trace RSI sometimes. Really confusing on today's chart. Let's go check the weekly one. Let's go check first of all BTC weekly. This is always nice to see. Let's remove some stuff. All drawing tools. Okay. So you know, everyone was talking about this chart, right? Many people thought this part is either, you know, the 2014 or the 2013 or whatever this year was right there. And you know, I've been looking this chart for so long, I still can't get it. You know, we have a nice parabolic curve here, and then a nice crash as it happened here, right? A nice crash. So probably we might see this other pump and then the crash, which will be right here, another pump and the crash. So I hope it's that. But on the other hand, remove 2014 chart has some similarities with BTC, and you know, that's something we need to be careful, because lots of traders are looking at the 2014 chart, and if they keep looking at it, we might have a bull run like it happened here. Like this is kind of what happened in 2014. Now I don't want to go closer, otherwise I'm gonna take a while to go back. But let's see how much it dropped from all-time high. Almost, how much was it? 70%, which is exact how much it dropped now, I think. Yep. So about 70%. So same kind of crashes. So what we see in both ideas, we see a bearish channel or a bearish trend. Let's just call bearish trend for now, where it tried to break so many times as it did here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it broke, but it was a trap. So it was a bull trap. The bull trap happened. Let's see if we can trace some Fibonacci levels. Actually, let's see how much it pumped from the last crash to the top here. It went up 100%. That's pretty impressive, you know, just 100%. And if we do the same here, from the lowest point 200%, we should reach 12K. Okay, so as far as right now, I'm pretty confident that BTC might rally up to 12K, and you know, why not? By looking at this chart, look at the MACD on the weekly. It's pretty amazing. So you almost arrived in coincidence where all this, you know, flat area is right there. Boom, like finding support on that level, and it's turning, the blue line is turning and is becoming bullish. And look at the histogram here. It's pretty good right there. So we might see a nice cross, not soon, but in few weeks that cross will be very bullish right there. So the problem is we need to be careful at this bull trap. So BTC can either arrive there and crash, and sure, we might go to 3K again. As you know, everyone is talking that 3K. We have one low support here. We have horizontal line. I'm not trying to scare you guys right now. I'm just trying to like help you with managing your idea, your trading right here. Because you know, if we have a 12K, you might want to start to sell at that point in case the worst happened, right? And let's go check at 12K. I think 12K it's a very huge level right there, from what I remember. 12K, there are a tons of resistance, and just by looking, you know, with my eye, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a level that was hard to break, guys. Really hard. It tries 1, 2, 3 times, and that was tough. It couldn't break that level. So again, that level is the same as 2014, 100% up, and it can go down there. Okay, so we need to be careful now by tracing some Fibonacci right there. Let's remove this. As we can see, we have 61% Fibonacci level around 12, I mean around 11, 12. So that's kind of the level. We all know, you know, when I say numbers, you know, don't count me on those numbers. We always have to think about a range, right? So that's kind of the range that we want to look for, okay, where we can see up and downs. Okay, and what else? What other ideas that can tell us what's up? Let's go check the weekly again, because that's you know, tells us for sure the long ideas. So we've seen that might happen right there. Let's go check the RSI, because it's pretty cool to see those lines right there. You know, some traders trace these lines too. So as we can see, we have this thing right there, that support, that bounce off right there. Let's see if I can trace some other stuff. You know, this is pretty good. So like it's rising, sorry. We have some head and shoulders here. That's a smaller one. Like I trace, even though they don't mean nothing. I mean, I'm not saying don't mean nothing. I'm like, right now they don't tell me too much, but you know, I have an idea. All right, that thing happened there. That's a double top. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But you know, that's pretty good to see this bounce off this level, because if we would have went lower as it did right here, well, probably BTC would have dropped even more. But yeah, the nice bounce at that support level, which is kind of where it started right here. So that's another positive indicators, guys. Support as bull trend, but maybe this year follows the trend. Yeah, like yeah, 2014 it's a crazy one, guys, but you know, we all know we are on a situation where 2014 it was totally different situation than right now, right? Bitcoin is becoming very popular and hyped, and you know, the situation is very different, even though you know, the trend really look similar, but you have to think that that's kind of how the chart work, the cycle of a market. And you know, we all know the charts that everyone talks about, the psychology of the market chart and the anxiety, the NIAID, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we just need to be careful on that level. Okay, so 12k, it's something we need to be careful. We should be pumping up to there. Let's see indicators. I'm just trying to see some other stuff, if I can see. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Huh, I don't know, that's another idea just came in my mind, but I don't know. You know, we have 1 and 2 curve, and then we start from back here. We have 1 and 2, and then we have 1 and 2, and then we have 1 and 2, right? I don't know if you follow me, but sometimes my brain is kind of see stuff people don't understand. But anyways, and that's the good thing about trading analysis, right? It's kind of art, so everyone sees different things. That's why having a community is amazing, because I see my stuff, I have my style, I use my indicators, you guys see other things, and you know, if you all help each other, that's the best, right? Thoughts on alts, hold RPX or sell? RPX, well, Red Pulse, as I say, it's at the bottom right now, so I'm not gonna sell that coin for sure. As you guys can see, like, why sell a Red Pulse at this level? As you can see, look at the MACD, how it's rising like crazy. It almost arrived at 0. So it's getting ready, guys. Like a Red Pulse. Look at MACD. Moving averages 50 and 20 that I like. They're almost going to cross for a golden cross, so a bullish sign right there. So I'm not gonna sell this thing ever. Anyway, now let's go look at. You know, as we know, all other monsters are doing pretty good. Ethereum, as you know, it's on a pump right there. Made Elliott plus ABC correction, and it's going again. He broke the main resistance here. Which one was it? Yeah, was this one? Oh no, that's not a log one. The log chart is kind of different. Let's connect the first 2 points right there. Yeah, by connecting the 2 points, didn't really break it. But if we cheat a little bit by getting the candles, you know, like that, that's a break. Now, what to trust? Both. You have to have a boat in order to make a better understanding what's happening right there. My roommates are fighting right now, so don't worry about them. What can we see here? Some horizontal resistance that broke. For sure, this one was strong. strong one right there. And let's see Fibonacci, what Fibonacci did. What's the it was a symmetrical triangle, probably from here. I like my Fibonacci, or from here. Let's check both. So this one, which is the base of the Elliott pattern, so this kind of Elliott here, of course it broke 78% and it's going up, and we have no other resistances rather than this and that, and then we're free to fly up to there, right, where we have the Ichimoku cloud at that level. But if we change our Fibonacci retracement and we trace from this point, let's see what happens. Still no resistance by drawing the Fibonacci, so we're pretty good on Ethereum. That's why I called the long 10 times. I told you guys to sell, but you know, I was just waiting for a little correction there. But to be honest, look at MACD, how good that is. It's going up like crazy. It's almost over zero. RSI, it's oversold, sorry, overbought, and it's getting the overbought area. But as I tell my students, when RSI is high, it doesn't mean nothing. Like it's not a selling point when RSI is high, because users are holding the coin at that level. And we can see here, right, what happened at this level. As soon as the RSI was oversold, damn it, overbought. I always confuse these things. Overbought. Yeah, I wish it was Italian. But at this level, MACD was pretty low. It crossed again and was going up, and as we see a nice pump, and the pump we see here. So every time the RSI was overbought, you guys can see the rally, right? Right here, rally, and right here, rally, right? Why not? So market looks pretty good, to be honest, right? I shouldn't not close my position, that's the thing, but you guys scare me. That's what happened. I read the chart, I see Ethereum short, and I get scared. You guys scared me. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. Like, I had a nice position, I had a nice pump. I was happy with that. Never be greedy, because then you lose everything. Anyways, what else? Ethereum looks good. Let's go check Ethereum BTC, even though I don't really like checking this kind of weird thing here. Looks like, oh, logarithmic scale. I traced this already, but you know, it's bounced off right there and it's going up, but not too much to see this chart. I hate Ethereum BTC. I always check Ethereum with USD. Now let's go check Bitcoin Cash, the amazing pump, and this I didn't sell it. So I went long, oh no, BTC USDT. I went long on this, and I'm still long. I'm not gonna sell it because I have a good margin right now. So that's the only coin I will keep holding for now in margin. I had Ripple. Damn it, and then I sold it. Today it went 30%. It's too bad. Yeah, the other day I went nuts. I bought in margin all coins that were available: LTC, Ripple, BTC, Ethereum. Because I knew everything was gonna like break out like crazy. I mean, the market looked so good that all the altcoins that were at the bottom, BTC, Ethereum, were ready to go to break resistances. Like altcoins, how low could have went? Like, come on, like it was ready. It was ready to blast everything. So I'm pretty happy for the prediction. But talking about Bitcoin Cash, you know, I think it can keep going like crazy. Went already how much? Wow, 100%. That's a lot. That's a lot. 2 days I like it. And weekly even more, because there is that dildo. See Ichimoku Cloud, Ekinashi, how good that is. And I show you guys in the channel how good it is to have this Ichimoku. Of course, you don't study candle by candle, which I don't really do in crypto. I don't really care about candles because market is so volatile that candles don't mean shit. In my opinion, some people might trade it. I don't really care. I have my strategies. I make money. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I learn by myself, to be honest. Like I help myself with tools, Google, YouTube and stuff, but at the end I just work my chart. I trace lines and see what happens, and the tool that I use, they work. Maybe my Fibonacci extension is not the same Fibonacci extension everyone trades. Maybe mine is better, who knows? But you know what, it works. Like if you put candles, look how messy there is. where you buy? You buy here, you buy so many other spots. I put the Kinashi, I buy there, boom, dildo. And we go to the moon. Now, I don't want to see Ripple. Don't ask me to see Ripple because I hate that coin. What else? What else? What else? We can check here. Oh, let's go check. Let's go check some coin market cap. Let's go check some of the market cap. Ooh, yeah, it's looking good. Of course, right here it broke too, this line, and the log scale. Oh, log scale is kind of weird. Why it doesn't show me all? Ha. Yeah, it looks like the chart I was showing you before, and here it looks like it's breaking too. So, but you know, linear scale looks like more cute. I can make it big. Can I trace? I never tried to do this. No, I cannot trace it. I have to like use paint or something. Anyways, we know that's breaking at that level, so chart looks dope. By looking at you know, total market capitalization without Bitcoin, it's kind of the same, doesn't really change. What I like to see is this chart right here. That's the percentage of total market capitalization. The orange one is BTC, and let's put 1 year. Let me check what chart, what's the best chart to see. Even all is pretty good. Loading. So right here what we see, of course, this is BTC when July 14, January, July 16. So around January 2017 dropped, went back up when the BTC rally. Let me check 1 year. So we analyze 1 year first. So what happened in November when everything was going up? So BTC is the orange, and altcoin is this line here, this gray line right here, that it's the highest at this level, okay, compared to all the others. This one is Ethereum, the blue one. So what we see around October, November and December, of course, BTC dominance was huge, and when we arrive at 19K, it was massive right there. And then altcoins start to pump like crazy. And then we had, of course, the BTC crash at this level. Then we went sideways, and BTC was going up again, and altcoins were dropping, and now the opposite is happening. So altcoins are pumping, BTC is pumping too, but the dominance is not doesn't respect the chart, right? Because BTC is going up, but the dominance of it is going down. So altcoins are actually pumping. So what we can see from that money it's going like crazy into altcoins. That's why we called for altcoin party, right? That's the main reason for it. What else we can see? By looking at the overall chart, this one looks like a falling wedge. 1 second, let it dry. No, I don't want that. Let me open see, I have a paint to paint. I'm on Linux, I don't have paint, what's called to draw some stuff. Anyways, what I want to show you, this is a graphic that can look like charts, right? So if we connect these points with this point and this point almost, we can draw a line right there, and a line that goes from the support lines on BTC right there, and that could be a falling wedge. I don't know if I can what is it, my print screen? Oh no, it gives me all the screens. I have 2000 screens. Anyway, that can be a falling wedge pattern that it's making. So the dominance of BTC is making a falling wedge pattern. What can we deduce from that? That BTC might break that pattern. So that will happen when probably we will see the altcoin market crash. So we're going now up right now, and BTC at some point will go hard. Probably now we need a retest of the resistance as we've seen in the chart, and probably going down a little bit, and then to definitely go, and that's what the investors are waiting for a confirmation of trend, right? Oh, breaking trend. See, confirmation of breaking trend that we've seen. Logarithmic scale, that would be something that investors are looking for, right here, and then boom. So the level when BTC starts to go for real, and probably when it breaks this level of Fibonacci, that's when we might see altcoin bleeding. And altcoin, you know, I'm not saying they arrived at the top already, because they still have a way to go, but they will bleed sooner or later. So, you know, put away some profit if you make it, if you made it, because this BTC might start to go for real, and you guys see what happens every time BTC dominance raise, of course, by the chart, all the other crash. Okay, so we're good now that the dominance is getting low and money is coming into crypto for sure, because in 7 days we went from 320 to almost 400, so $75 billion entered crypto, so that's pretty good. We still are in green here. What's pumping the most? Storm. Oh, Storm broke, guys, finally. Yeah, you guys were waiting for it, and it broke. Enigma, it's a nice coin that I love. Just 74 million coin supply. Zilliqa is doing amazing. I mean, Tron, let's see the volume. What had big volume today? Well, EOS, I made a nice call on that. Cardano, Neo 3%, but yeah, Storm is doing pretty good right now. Ripple, what I wanted to check, let's go check Storm. Let's go check Storm, because you guys love Storm. See? Oh. I think I posted this chart, so this is another one to be proud of. I say buy here, this level, and if we trace the center of it, we're up 34% up. It's pretty good and still pumping. And yeah, so Storm looking great. ADA, everyone wants ADA. Let's go check ADA. This is all free. All right. ADA. 1 second. Where is it? Let me go in the other chart, because it's clean, nice and clean. Remove all drawings. Yeah, ADA. So we have across my moving average 20 and 50. Amazing, I love it. I love using those two moving average. They work for me, you know. That's why I use them. Maybe some other traders don't use it. I like those two. So yeah, it's pumping. On 1 day chart, the MACD still looks good. The RSI is over but it doesn't matter, because you guys see here it was overbought and we had huge pump, so why not? But we are at a nice level here. We might see some drop. I don't know where we'll see a drop. You know, probably when BTC drops, we will see a drop in the coins. But a few guys are talking about the cup and handle at this level, because when it breaks this resistance, we probably have none up to here, right? We have, of course, the support that can act as a resistance right there, and then we have this one. So yeah, but looking 1 day chart, we're not looking terrible, but we might see a cup and handle forming. Let's go check closer, see some Elliott and stuff. Let's see what happened here. This one reached, wow, 361. So that's why probably this one will do too. 361. Probably right here. I don't know, guys. If he breaks this, of course, we might arrive there. But you know, before to see that, we need to break this one first. As you guys can see, RSI, that's not a selling indicator, because every time it's high, it doesn't really tell you to sell. I mean, users are accumulating at this level. Okay, enough request. Enough. I gotta go party in a bit. Hey, it's Saturday, 10:30. Anyways, yeah, this Elliott wave might happen here for ADA. With the 5th being the longest at this time. Usually the 3rd should be the longest, but let's not forget to check MACD when we look in Elliott waves, because we can see that even in MACD. But this is strong resistance, guys. So you know, let's be careful, because actually I almost already arrived there. So this can be the Elliott too, right? You know, we know Elliott wave, usually the 3rd is the longest, but in crypto this thing happens too. I've seen a lot of times, but that could be a nice Elliott wave pattern. Elliott wave pattern, it's usually followed by an ABC correction. It usually drops up to 50%, or it can of course bounce on every single level. It's very hard to tell where it's gonna bounce, but sometimes we might see this, but you know, it can be lower, it can be shorter. It doesn't, there's no rule for it. And And in this case we might see where is it, cap and handle, okay, something like that. But I'm not sure about the 8, to be honest. We have to see, you know, we have to see this level. If it breaks, we go there. If we go down, probably ABC correction is forming, right? There's no magician here that can tell if this thing is gonna break or it's gonna drop, you know, nobody knows. What else? Let's see, 1 hour, 98. What pattern this is? Let's see if we can connect those lines. Nope. Trend line. I don't know if it's a rising wedge or something. I don't like it. No, that's it. That's it for now. I don't want to go take a look closer. Now I'm lazy. Anyways, so this is the idea, right? So let's wait for that BTC because he is the king. He tells us what to do. So let's see if he breaks that the Fibonacci 78. And oh, there was my chart up and down. I have a million charts. Okay, right here. Okay, let's see if it drops at that level and it goes down in the rising wedge, or if it breaks the rising wedge. We just need to see right now. We cannot make any prediction if we don't see it breaking a resistance or bouncing a support. That's when we start to make prediction, right? We see patterns, but right now I cannot tell, hey, yeah, BTC is going to 12K. You know, there are some reason for it, you know, that I explained before in the video, and you guys can check this video later to, you know, if you miss some of the streaming. What else? Let's see, OMG is breaking, it's almost breaking, this guy. It's breaking resistance right there, so everything is breaking in USD, which is good. MACD. Huge bull flag right there. Yeah, it looks like a flat top, but it can be a flag too, or a falling wedge. We connect those lines right there. Huge. But MACD doesn't look great, to be honest, a 1-day chart. So, and it's bouncing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The resistance is strong. I don't know if we'll break it. 1 week chart as to Binance is too close. Let's check Bittrex. Weekly chart doesn't tell us too much. Nope. Oh, that's the one I called it. Anyways, those are a few ideas. What else? Neo, there was another con that's right there. See, everyone is ready, boys. We're ready to party. Party. Especially in Dash. My god, this monster here. This thing is gonna like fly. Premium calls, you wish. Bittrex. Everything is turning red. Guess why? Because BTC probably is dropping a bit. No, not really. It's weird. Probably people kind of selling their altcoins because they're kind of scared to make some profit. And let's go just take a look at Enigma. Let's go take a look at Enigma. Because I saw here it was doing pretty good, 13%. Actually, Bitcoin Private is doing something too. Enigma, where is it? Maybe we do a call live. Oh, I already called it. Damn, I called everything, bro. Yeah, did I call it, man? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, I called it at that level, and we did that much. Yeah, 20%, you know, not bad. So it's reversing too. We all know every single altcoin is reversing. So yeah, it's pretty good to see. I see some Binance coins, Storm, PPTRX, RPX, and Cash. What is doing a Walton? Walton, no, on chain. I think it's dropping a bit. Yeah, it's dropping a bit. As I said, you know, I buy one chain when it breaks all-time high. I don't really care about buying right now. Ta-da! So in this case, this spike may be either the start of number one or a bigger ABC correction. Because you remember when I told you guys this ABC was done, I wrote down that ABC might be bigger. What I mean by that, I mean by looking at the one-day chart. Actually, one-day chart, those Elliott wave, I cannot even see that much. You see, it doesn't look an Elliott wave, just green candle. So that's why I called an ABC on 4-hour chart. Let's see this pattern, how much is retracing from top up. So it's retracing 61%, so it's still healthy. So we gotta see if this bounce off right on that level to start an Elliott pattern like that. Pop, pop, pop. Let's go check close. Oh, let's go check closer, see what we see. Maybe it's bouncing off. Stopped right there. Right at 61. We all see how strong was 50% support. Look how many times it bounced there and then it broke. Too bad, too bad. 15 minutes just to see. There's just one candle right there. So yeah, let's keep under control this one, because if it bounces right here, we might see another Elliott and with my cute extension, that would be at all-time high, right? Yeah, under 61%, a all-time high. See, a nice coincidence right there. So yeah, that could be the idea for one, right? Something like that. Of course, retracement is to be some kind of like this. All right. Okay, boys. I think I talked too much now. Enjoy the market, be careful, and I talk to you guys tomorrow. It's time to relax a bit. All right, thank you, boys, and have a good weekend. Bye bye. Oh, I forgot, just advertise my channel a little bit. Just kidding. Just follow YouTube. I'm fine with it. Of course, for the guys that don't know me, I'm Crypto Beans, and I'm the admin of a channel on Telegram, and you can find it by searching on Telegram Crypto Beans, and we have a good community, a lot of channels, chat, and so on. We have even a website, cryptobeans.com, as you guys see in the video, and put some comment if you like. I'm always I get pumped when I see comments, and subscribe to YouTube. And actually, to remind you, I made a giveaway in my channel for spot, free spot for premium, and nobody cared about it. So don't come later and say, hey, Crypto Beans, can I have a spot? Because I'm giving you the opportunity to join the premium next month. There will be again a limited spot by doing the giveaway. You just need to share something on my Twitter, a chart or something good, and tag my Twitter name, tag the website, and post the website, and the best post choose by us will win a spot, the most like tweet and the most retweet tweet. What else? That's it for now. And you demand. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dimitris, Robin, DC, Augustine, Timon, and all the other in the chat that didn't write. Thank you for watching. And what else? What else? I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. If you guys have any quick question, I can answer in 5 minutes. Otherwise, I go. It is 10:45 right now p.m. in Canada. Just wait 5 minutes if you're gonna ask a few things. Where is it? BTC chart. Oh my god, it's going again. This thing is going again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. 884. Hey guys, few things about the premium. We're doing pretty good right there. You guys know it's still in beta version, so that means we are not we didn't implement the system with all the single ideas we got, because you know we don't have too much time at the moment. I'm still, you know, full time. I will be quitting soon, so be patient. We will open more spots next month. The channel is more an educational kind of premium channel, where we even do signals and more detailed study, but the education part of it, it's will be the main goal of it. So me and my team will try to explain trading analysis and all the tools that you guys need to improve your trading in a better in a better way, and in a simple way. And the community for sure will be a good help for everyone to become a better trader. All right, for more questions, guys, can chat me, type me in the chat. All right, thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.